What's up? What's up, my Mind Your Money business folks? It's me yet again with another video on today's stock market. And it says the S&P 500 closes higher Monday after briefly touching 6-month low. So let's get into what the news is saying about today's stock market. It said the S&P 500 clawed back earlier losses on Monday. Just the S&P, right? Didn't say anything about the NASDAQ. But it clawed back earlier losses on Monday to end the session higher as traders nervously looked ahead to President Trump's tariff plans. The broad market index added 0.55% to close at 5,611.85. At one point, it fell as much as 1.65% and traded 10% below its record. The NASDAQ composite, however, fell 0.14% and closed at 17,299.29. The NASDAQ has taken a beating. Yeah. The Dow Jones Industrial Average advanced 417.86 points or 1% to settle at 42,001.76. So tech giant Nvidia fell again 1.2%, while Tesla dropped 1.7%. Tech stocks have struggled to recapture their meteoric rise from last year that's spurred by rising artificial intelligence sentiment. I have my own personal opinion about all of this, but that's why I'm going to continue to dollar cost average into the market. So I keep my opinion about that to myself because I haven't read it. It's just what I personally think. But either way, AI darling Nvidia, for example, is now nearly 30% off its 52-week high. That's a big loss, people. Big. So I've taken a big hit to my portfolio, but I'm not worried about it. Investors seeking safety pushed some Dow components like Coca-Cola and Walmart higher. So Trump said on Sunday that his plan for reciprocal tariffs expected to be unveiled Wednesday will target all countries, rejecting the notion that the upcoming levies will be narrower and more targeted. In fact, the Wall Street Journal reported the president had in recent days pushed his advisors to get more aggressive when it comes to tariffs. So we continue to trade with the backdrop of tariff uncertainty and a shroud of secrecy about what may come next, say Jay Woods, chief global strategist at Freedom Capital Markets. As a result, investors sell first and wait. So maybe you should sell your stock and wait. It has all the makings of a panic sell-off, where a snapback rally on the horizon. That's what I'm saying. These things continue to go down. People continue to sell. Stocks continue to go low and lower and lower. And people like me who's continue to buy these stocks at a while they're on sale. When it goes back up, the profit is going to be major. So that's what I'm seeing happening. So Trump rhetoric as Liberation Day approaches has culminated into a renewed sense of worry that the tariffs will significantly slow the economy, which can happen, right? And could perhaps even be a catalyst for a recession. I'd say we're in a recession now because this has been a slow, I can't even think of the word. But either way, things have been going down slowly. It's not like when a lot of recessions happen, like as soon as they announce, like say COVID, and then the market drops. This has been taking a steep drop slowly but surely this year. So economists polled in the CNBC Rapid Update Survey points to first quarter economic expansion of just 0.3%, well below the 2.3% growth seen in the fourth quarter. So it's time for reciprocity, and it's time for a president to make historic change to do what's right for the American people. And that's going to take place on Wednesday. White House Press Secretary Caroline Levitt said Monday. So the broad market S&P 500 is nearly 9% below a record set in February. It also hit its lowest level since September on Monday. The tech-heavy NASDAQ also reached levels not seen since September, and is 14% below its all-time high set in December. So Monday marked the final day of what has been a tumultuous month and quarter for Wall Street. The S&P 500 dipped into correction territory in March after hitting a record in February. So the S&P 500 fell 5.8% for the month, posting its biggest monthly slide since December of 2022. The NASDAQ lost 8.2% in March, while the Dow has fallen 4.2%. And I see all of these negatives in my portfolio and in my 401k plan. For the quarter, the S&P 500 was down 4.6%, snapping a 5-quarter win streak. The NASDAQ lost 10.4% in the quarter, which would mark its biggest quarterly pullback since a 22.4% plunge in the second quarter of 2022. So the Dow shed 1.3% in the first 3 months of 2025. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I'll say, because now that I'm an investor, I pay attention to the market. It just sucks seeing these losses. But I remember when I wasn't investing and I would see these articles, or I would hear about it, I paid no attention because I wasn't investing, right? So pick your poison. Either you're in the market or you're on the sidelines just watching and looking and thinking about how people are losing their money. But I'm optimistic, as things continue to go down, because I continue to budget. Even though I'm taking losses in my portfolio, I still have a lot of positives in my life. I have money. I have an emergency fund. I have another safety net of funds. I still have my rental property that provides me steady income. So I still have a job currently, right? So there's still some positives that are keeping me afloat. So I would suggest that you do the same. So as always, continue to dollar cost average into the stock market, create a budget, start telling your money where to go, and stop trying to figure out where it went at the end of the month. Live below your means, get out of debt, get out of mortgage debt. Let that be the last thing that you get out of. But before that, make sure you get rid of your personal loan debt, your car loan debt, your student loan debt. Get out of debt. Then attack your mortgage. After you created your emergency funds, you set up your kids' college fund, then pay off your mortgage. And then after that, you can do whatever you want with your money. You can invest more money. You can give some away if you choose to. And you can be comfortable. Create another plan. What are you going to do when you retire? Are you going to retire early? So yeah, create a plan, people. Think about it, and do it now, because there's a lot of changes on the horizon, I think. So, also disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I pretending to be one. I'm just someone on YouTube giving their opinions. So please take all the information that I'm giving you as for entertainment purposes only, and please consult with a financial advisor before you invest any of your hard-earned money. All right, so you guys take care. Have a blessed day. Continue to be in the market and stop trying to time the market. You guys take care. Peace.